In Illustrator, if we want to create a new document with multiple artboards, and let's say this is for Instagram. So Instagram is you go to web and it gives you presets here that you can change to 1080 for Instagram by 1080 and leave it at pixels. Artboard says 1. You can add here or you don't have to, but just to show you, if you click up 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm just going to add 4 just to show you what it looks like. And then you can create 4 different designs inside one document. Okay, so the rest is okay. If I create now, you could see there's 4 different artboards that you could eventually export separately, which is very helpful. So if I want to edit, if I want to add more artboards, if I want to change the size of one of the artboards, it's very simple. Is go to your properties area and edit artboards. Now you can already see that in blue, artboard 1 is selected. You can see in your properties, it says width and height. You can also see that the artboards, it says which artboard it is. So for example, if I click on a different one, it will tell me which artboard I'm on, also the size, all of that. Now, if I want to add more, what I would do is this is artboard 4. Let's say I want to add 5, then I would click on the plus sign and I can continue adding. Now, if you wanted to change the size of one of them, you can do that. You just have to select the one that you want. So for example, let's say this 5th one was not going to be in for Instagram, but maybe we want it to be a web banner, for example, which is a completely different size than 1080 by 1080. Just make sure you click on it. You see that the bounding box is around it. And then all you would have to do is type in what are the actual dimensions. You can always look that up if you Google, but just for an example, just to show you, for example, 900 by, I'm gonna say 350. So that is a lot smaller, but for example, that would be a web banner, for example, or a web ad, for example. So you can also move these around. In order to deselect off of this, just press done. And then what you would have to do is, let's say your designs were there, very easy. After you've designed everything, you would just have to go to export as, and then you would have to choose a folder. I like to save on my desktop, and you would use all your artboards to export them all, or if you didn't want to export them all, you could choose a range, which artboards. So you can type in, I only want 3, or I only want 1, or you want them all, then click all. And then that you would export. Okay, so that's artboards.